welcome to this week's special edition of In the Valley. In today's show, we will showcase various celebrations that took place during the 79th Annual Charter Days in Brownsville, Texas, the City of Edinburgh's Fiesta celebrations, and what the local university campus community thinks of the unique culture in this area. We will also have a special guest, so stay tuned. To start with the show, we will take it to Samantha, who went to the local university, the new UT Rio Grande Valley, to hear what exactly students think about culture.
Thank you, Maria. I'm Samantha Estrada, the woman on the street, reporting from the Student Union.
Six and a half hours later.
Can you tell me what the Valley culture means to you?
There's no place like home. To me, it means a lot because I was raised here, I was born here, and most of my family resides here. I think it's a great place to raise children, and I plan on raising mine one day.
Well, the Valley culture means to me is very special because I was born here and I was raised here, very homebound, and it means something really special because I feel like there's no culture like the Valley. When you go up north, it's more like move out of the way, whereas here it's like family. Hey, ¿cómo estás? Ay, mija, you know, like real Mexican and good culture. I just love it here. It's full of love, and that's what the Valley means to me.
Well, the Valley culture, what it means to me is the food. I can't stop talking about it and how much I love it. Like all the tamales and tacos and everything they have down here is such a variety and diversity, and yeah, that's what the Valley means to me.
We think that the Valley culture means to us is that there's a very diverse group down here, and even though we might be different in many ways, there are some ways that we're similar in, and we can really have a conversation with each other and really have one thing in common.
It embraces diversity and encourages change.
I would say like the different foods that we have here in the Valley that come together. A big one is tacos. Everybody loves tacos.
A lot of food.
Well, these were some of the responses. Thank you again, Samantha. One of the missions of the new UTRGV is to showcase culture. One way they are doing this is by their beautiful dances and their folklorico team. Here's a look into their story and how they bring culture alive through each footstep.
A lot of people don't even know we exist.
It's been around for more than 45 years now. 6 months of practice, it will be around, 500 hours of practice for every show.
UTRGV is home to many programs that are not available in other schools throughout the nation.
Well, it's becoming really popular. Almost every middle school, and I could say every high school in the Valley has a folklorico group, so it's becoming very popular.
With a rich history, Valley Folklorico has made its mark beyond the Valley.
It started as an extracurricular activity, and it was supposed to be to try to teach about our historical, cultural background.
The legacy of Valley Folklorico at UTRGV continues to strive on, opening doors for students and bringing recognition to the Valley. In Edinburgh, Jessica Encinia, In the Valley.
The culture celebrations were well spread throughout the Valley this weekend. Hundreds gathered in the city of Edinburgh to see the Edinburgh Fiesta Parade hosted this past weekend. These celebrations were hosted to celebrate the city obtaining county seat 107 years ago in Hidalgo County. Meanwhile, 65 miles away, the week-long celebrations for the 79th Annual Charter Days continue with the two parades hosted in Elizabeth Street. Both the Illuminated Parade and the Grand International Parade featured floats and marching bands, which were cheered on by the crowd with a special appearance by Mr. Amigo 2015 Mexican actress Itati Cantoral. These celebrations have been hosted for many years in the Brownsville area. To give us a look for what the celebration included from the kickoff to the celebration hosted in the UTRGV Brownsville campus, we take it to Andrea Torres, who was there. Andrea?
The week-long celebrations for the 79th annual Charro Days were kicked off February 21st, where young and old gathered to take part in the Grito and see live folklorico performances in the Baile de Sol event held on East Elizabeth Street in Brownsville. Charro Days, which is held every year near the end of February, includes events that are held around the city featuring live dances, music, selling of traditional Mexican food, as well as an appearance from Mr. Amigo 2015 Mexican actress Itati Cantoral.
UT Rio Grande Valley, los Cowboys, los Vaqueros, ¿no? Lo dije en inglés y en español. Un aplauso para los Vaqueros.
This year, the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley celebrated its first annual charreada, where more than 200 community members gathered in the Student Union lawn to welcome Mr. Amigo. More than 20 student organizations and university departments sold a variety of food, including tamales, elotes, and aguas frescas.
Before we wrap up the show, we have a special guest coming to us live from Brownsville, Texas, Ms. Santa Estrella, who is the co-director of the Grupo Folclórico Tizatlan de UTRGV. Welcome to the show, Santa.
Thank you, Maria.
So for the first question, tell us what created your passion to become a dancer who performs folklorico dancing?
My passion started 17 years ago when I met Dr. Zelma Mata from the university. She came and displayed the outfits and the hairpieces that we would use if we would be interested in dancing folklorico. And ever since then, she made an impact in my life and has been part of my life for the last 17 years. I love dancing folklorico. It's just a joy to dance folklorico, and we dance it throughout the whole year in different events that we get invited to.
Now tell us, how was your first year performing at the Charro Day celebration?
My first Charro Days was very interesting because it was something different to what I was used to. I was used to dancing drill team, ballet, different style of dances that we would do at school. And folklorico was totally different. I had to bring my chin down. I had to do gritos while we were dancing, enjoy it while we were dancing. And I think that's one of the things that I like from Grupo Folclórico Tizatlan, that when we dance, we really enjoy it. It's not just about the choreography, and that defines the group.
And a while ago, we just saw the celebrations hosted this year for the 79th anniversary. Tell us about your memorable experience this year.
This year was very memorable for me because not only did I have returning students dancing, but I had a lot of new students that decided to join me on this new journey of Charro Days 2016. They performed to a number of Puebla, Que Chula's Puebla, and I love teaching folklorico. Transmitting that passion to the students is what makes me happy and brings joy to me, because I know that I'm teaching the future generations about our culture.
Lastly, before we let you go, tell us, as a Valley native, how would you describe the Valley to someone who's not from here?
The way I would describe the Valley to someone who is not from the Valley, I would say that what defines us is our people, our culture, and our heritage.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. No matter from where you are in the Valley, culture is always alive through the food, dancing, and traditions. Thank you for watching this special edition of In the Valley. Once again, I am Maria Gonzalez. See you next time.